G'day everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum. Hope you're all doing well today. As you can see, it is a very wet and rainy day today, so we should be able to get some of the farm work done pretty quickly. But anyway, talking about what happened in the previous episode, I guess the day sort of started pretty slowly, but in the end, we managed to meet up with Ted Selly, and we got him to craft us a, what do you call those? A bat zapper. That's right. And yeah, exciting times. So I can remember us wanting a bat zapper for a very long time, and finally we actually have one. Now, problem is, we have just been to the deep mines a few days ago, so we're probably not really going to give that a go until we actually go into the deep mines, which might not be a few episodes yet. So, but anyway, let's get to all of the farming as usual. Mustn't get the watering can as well. Actually, no, I don't need the watering can today because we'll let Mother Nature actually do all of that for us. But we should still collect the milk and also collect the wool. And look at that, we've got all sorts of things that we can harvest today, so today's going to be a really good day for farming. Okay, very good. There, Faye. Alright, now, I think the first thing we should try and do, actually, scrap that. I thought I'd be collecting the wheat, but I think it's probably better if we put a few things away to start. Let's take a look at the fertilizer situation. Yeah, so we can definitely craft a couple more batches, so let's grab what we need for that. Got our eggs as well, and also our small eggs. We do still need to name our brand new chook there. In fact, actually, let me quickly do that, since I think I've got a name in mind. So, oh, actually, sorry, I shouldn't really be petting Jane, should I? Hopefully, one pet is going to be okay. But I'm here just to collect some of these eggs. Now, names. So, I think I am actually going to go with the name that I originally selected, which is Ed. Actually, almost clicked that, which is definitely not what I want to do. There we go. Good old Ed. And yes, it can be a girl's name. And yeah. I think no one's really picked up on any of the references so far. I mean, a couple of... so Mog and Choco, they're probably not really relevant here, but the rest, there's a bit of a reference and probably connected as well to one of my first subscriber videos as well. So, but yeah, maybe you guys might not be into that sort of stuff. It is related to anime, by the way. But anyway, let's get the rest of the farming underway. Actually, here's the bat zapper. We don't exactly need it right now, so I'm just going to put this away. Free up a little bit of space in the inventory. Got a bone here. I think we could just put this bone away. This grass seed we probably don't really need, so I'm just going to chuck that away. And yeah, everything else I think we do need. Let's get the scythe prepped, and let's gather up some wheat. We're going to have to think about replanting some of this wheat as well. Yeah, definitely don't want to forget, because otherwise we won't really be making use of the fertilizer that's already in the ground. Do we want to go with wheat or something else? We could possibly go with onion, although we haven't even needed to use any onions recently. I think wheat's probably still more useful for now. So let's get that all organized. And yeah, since it's raining, we're not really going to need to water it as well, which is a big help. So there we go, some more watermelons. Now, I have read a recent comment to suggest that the watermelons actually need all of the tiles surrounding it free, which is a bit crazy if you ask me, because it definitely means that you won't really be able to sort of organize things very efficiently. But, I mean, if that's the way it's got to be, that's the way it's got to be. I mean, we haven't had too much of an issue with the watermelons recently, but come to think of it, we weren't efficient with the actual seeds themselves, right? So I suppose we should think about that next time we plant some more watermelons. But maybe for this season, I think I'm pretty happy with what I've done so far. We'll probably go with the sugarcane for that patch as well. Because, yeah, wheat and sugar, I think there's a lot of uses. Although I haven't exactly eaten too many things that have sugar in it, in the game, that is. Plenty of sugar in my cocktails, that's for sure. Alright, so watermelons and tomatoes. Very good. Yeah, just trying to maximize our time in the summer to grow all of the summer stuff. But maybe as we get closer to autumn, we should actually think about, I don't know, rehashing the entire farm and trying to utilize those sprinklers and water tanks. And it might actually be a good idea to spend a little bit of time just testing things out, just to understand how things work. Do I need to put any tools away? I don't think so. Alright. Now it is Sunday, so we're not really going to be able to sell anything to John. I would like to actually sell the pearl to him, but that's okay. We're going to have to come back to that. I think that's everything. So, yeah, let's head into town and do what we need to do there. Now, for today, guys, I'm thinking maybe we should actually have a chat with Franklin, but again, it is a Sunday, so we're going to have to find other stuff to do. Let me take a look at the tasks here. Okay. So, we need to hand stuff in to Erwin. I thought we had taken out a couple of bush devils recently. Perhaps maybe I've forgotten to actually accept the quest. Okay. That's really strange. Maybe the quest had a quicker time limit or something. Looks like I can only turn something into Erwin here, which is a bit of a shame. Welcome to Erwin's barn. How can I help you? I completed your request, mate. Thanks for taking care of the Alpha Bush Devil. Here, take 33,000 as promised. Alright. And I'm guessing if you buy another dog kennel, you could probably keep like another dog if you wanted to. But anyway, let's move on. And yeah, the bulletin had a couple of other quests here as well, right? So Milburn needs a photo of a thunder egg, and I think we saw that the other day. We're not going to accept that until we actually find a thunder egg. Alpha croc. So in 4 days we have to take it out and speak to Clover about it. Alright, no worries. We'll definitely do something about that, but not today. We'll probably leave it for now. Let's just put a whole bunch of stuff away here. We could probably get started with the grinding of some more flour. Probably split the apples there. Watermelons, I think that goes into the other box. So, yeah, things are looking okay there. Let's put a few of the treasures away. Very nice. Okay, let's get a few things going here in the workshop. And honey, watermelons. Anything else we need to put away? I think maybe we should just chuck the sugarcane here. And actually forgot about the hot cylinders. And thunder sacks. These glowing mushrooms I think we were keeping somewhere, maybe around here. Alpha eyes. These springs. Alright, cool. Let's check the recycling bin. Okay, a green baseball cap. I don't think we've seen a green one before. So, yeah, that's not too bad. I'll wear that for a little bit. Rightio, guys. So, I think with Franklin having his day off today, maybe it's better if we have a chat with Fletch. Do a couple of things here. We can take a look at licenses. So, let's see. We can max out the fishing license. Or we can get another space in the tool belt. That doesn't sound too bad. Allows the holder to craft crab pots. Oh, wow, okay. Do I really want to do that? But I can just, like, dive and grab crabs that way, right? So, maybe the tool belt slot doesn't sound like a bad idea. So, let's do that. Very good. So, now we've got a tiny bit more space to work with. And aside from that, I do want to take a look at our deeds as well. So, let's take a look at the deeds. Right, here we go. So, we could try and work on the telepad. Or we can do one of these extra houses. And I'm inclined to maybe do an extra house. And see what that's all about. Because I think you can then use the house for different things, if I'm not mistaken. And that might be a good excuse to actually use up some more furniture that we have sort of hanging around at home. So yes, let's apply for this. Just so you know, this will put the town in 95,000 dink in debt. Don't worry, we'll pay it off in no time. There is a donation box here in the base tent. So, are we going to apply for the house deed? Yeah, let's do it. Great, we're all set. I'll give you the deed so you can decide where to place it. Once it's placed, check the deposit box on the build site. We won't be able to start construction until we have all the required materials. So the quicker we have everything we need, the quicker we can start construction. Rightio. So how big is this house? Okay. It is pretty spacious, actually. Just trying to think about where would be a good spot for it. But I think maybe just right here next to Milburn's house. Sorry, not Milburn. Melvin. Keep getting the two of them mixed up. But that means we're just going to have to clear up a little bit of space. So one long tree is going to have to go. But we shall, as usual, replant all of them. In fact, we could probably have a few more. Maybe one over here. And maybe another one. Maybe we'll keep this one for now, and then we'll plant it once we figure out where we're going to keep the new house. I'll Are we happy with that? And have the house sort of facing towards the farm. Is this a good place for the house, Deed? Sure is. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad look at all. So, and I don't think we have to sort of clear out any more of those trees. I like the trees where they are for now. But the next problem really is just getting all of the building materials. So, again, I still feel like an improvement that could be done on the game is to have a tracking system for building materials. But anyway, gumwood, palmwood, nails, and tin sheets. Not going to be too hard at all. So 20 of the wood, 19 of the nails. Tin sheets, I think we have plenty. So, alright, let's get working on that. Actually, since we can, let's quickly plant some more quandong trees. Maybe just over there. Might as well harvest some more fruit. Rightio. So, let's get all of the materials that we need. I'm not entirely sure if we've got all of the necessary logs. Yeah, we're going to need a little bit more palm wood. So let's bring some palm seeds, or palm tree seeds, rather. And we definitely have enough nails already. So that's good. Tin sheets. Right. Let's quickly cross this bridge and see if we can cut down a few more of these palm trees. Grab those limes. Banana trees seem to take quite a while to grow, don't they? Anyway, I'm just going to cut the bigger ones down. We'll let the smaller ones grow a little bit more. I think this is a big one, so very nice. I think we have a decent amount. Yeah, I think so. So let us start replanting some of these palm trees. I feel like we've been cutting down quite a lot of the palm trees recently, so hopefully we can get them to grow pretty quickly and have a bit more of a supply. Maybe one more over here. Righto. Just need to go back and cut up the wood. And I think we should be pretty sweet from there on. Grab that poo. And we could probably start grinding some more wheat while we're here. Put these seeds away. And let's get cracking. Alright, now someone also suggested it might be a good idea to have maybe a couple of the table saws. And I don't know, guys, I feel like we're sort of getting a little bit limited in terms of the space in the workshop, but maybe that's not such a bad idea, because yeah, it does take a while to cut up some of these planks, and you could potentially be doing like 2 at a time. That might actually save a little bit of time. Maybe if we move a couple of the devices here and there, we can probably fit another one. Actually, one thing that I haven't checked is whether or not we actually have just the planks themselves. Maybe we have a few sitting in storage, potentially. Sorry, wrong one. Now, yesterday we did speak to Ted Sully and we purchased the bat zapper from him. I'm hoping that improves quite a bit of our relationship with him. And you never know, with a little bit more purchasing and crafting, hopefully he'll be convinced to actually move in. And I'd be kind of curious to see what kind of house he decides to build here in Wuyan, because all of the different structures are a little bit tailored to all of the professions, and I'm not entirely sure what his profession is exactly. Professional bush wanderer or something. But anyway, let's put all of the stuff away. Yeah, we had some spare gumwood planks, but aside from that, I think it was wise to cut up most of the wood. Actually, we can still carry the wheat with us. We could probably still do a little bit more grinding. But let's try and get all of the materials in place here. All the required construction materials have been deposited. Construction can begin tomorrow. Very nice. There you go. So, hopefully within a couple of days we will have a brand new house, which we can... I don't know, actually. I'm pretty sure we can designate those houses for specific uses. So we'll have to sort of check them out when the house is actually done. But anyway, I'm just going to put a few things away once more. Actually, these bars can go in here as well as the planks, nails. Maybe we can store some of this fruit here. Actually, I think the fruit goes in here. One thing that would be nice is if we didn't have to keep like picking up certain things to actually craft them, especially if it's like within the vicinity of that particular crafting station. I don't know. Small quality of life improvements. Get a bit of smelting going, since we can. Alright. That away. And what I am thinking of doing is maybe also crafting some more dirt paths, because we completely ran out of dirt paths the other day while we were working on some of the roads and the bridges towards the west side. So I wouldn't mind having a few more spares. And speaking of, we could probably also work on elevating one or two more bridges tonight. I remember when we were sort of looking for Ted the other day, there was a particular bridge that we sort of noted as needing a little bit of work. So we might actually go back there and see if we can raise it. And actually have been ignoring all of the townsfolk for quite a bit of time as well. So we could probably check in with various people to see if they need anything or want anything. But I think it's a little bit late for that right now. Yeah, so we've got 120 rock paths. First thing I'll do is probably just work on some of the roads right here in town, because We've got Sally's joint that doesn't have a pathway connected to it just yet, so let's very quickly do that. And yeah, we can probably just place a few more paths down here, just drips and drabs, like so. Maybe get rid of one of the gum trees here. Maybe this one can go as well. And I also did mention that we probably want to think about doing a little bit more lighting at some point for the town, because the center of the town especially looks pretty dark. As you can see, the sides look okay with all the lamps, but yeah, I'm just trying to think about what kind of lighting we could possibly put there. Okay, looks like they're just a couple of bees, which is a shame. Would have liked to have another beehive, sorry, not beehive, apiary. But anyway. I just grab a couple of seeds here and there. So we've got 4 seeds. I would like to just see if we can plant some more grass just over here. Yep. Alright, very good. And pathway-wise in town, are we happy with everything? I think so. We're probably going to need a pathway that leads into the house at some point, but we'll wait for the house construction to actually complete before we actually place down any more pathways. We've got stone steps as well. The stone steps, I feel like it's probably about time that we put down a few steps here and there within the town itself. So maybe let's think about doing that. So something like that. And we could probably get rid of this one here. And that. And we could probably place pathway just like that. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. And we can probably do the same around this side. Whoops, definitely didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. Let's try that again. There we go. Let's think about this. So let's just pick up a few of these paths. Maybe the one in front of the visitor's tent as well. And yeah, that space for the visitor's tent seems awfully quiet now, since we haven't seen a visitor in a very long time. Maybe we can do a couple of steps there. And same here. Okay, and probably just split that out. Like so. Get rid of the Billy button. Jeez. Putting things all over the place. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. We've got a couple more steps that we can use here. Maybe one over here. Alright, very good. And yeah, just another over here. Very nice. Okay, and yeah, I suppose we do need a few more steps here and there, so I think we need cement for that, right? So let's just grab that. And let's see if we can craft a few more. Alright, not bad. It might not be a bad idea to start making a little bit more cement as well. There we go, keep the wheat going. And yeah, I suppose we're just gonna have to keep some spare wheat somewhere. Seems like a place that I can just keep the wheat, that's fine. And honey goes there. How's our ore situation going? Looking good. We can leave it for another day, I think. Chuck that there. Alright. And since we've got a few more steps, let's just place one down for Erwin's shop here. Alright, gonna have to sort of fix this up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Nice. And maybe I can just chuck the billy button somewhere around here. Got a couple more grass seeds. Alright, not bad. It's almost late as well, guys, so I'm just going to do one last thing, which is just going to check on the types of lighting that we can actually look into. So I've got these street lamps, which we've never made before, and they need a bit of copper and some glass bulbs. So that's interesting. We've definitely got plenty of glass bulbs, so we could probably get into making a few of these street lamps. So let's grab what we need. We need copper bars, don't we? There we go. Alright. Let's craft a few of them. Actually, maybe let's start off with one first, because I'm curious to see how they look like. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, very, very bright indeed. So, maybe what we can do is sort of place them all sort of in a line almost. So maybe one here. Maybe another one over here. Yeah, let's just do one more for the time being. That should brighten things up a little bit more. And yeah, I actually do really want these festoon lights, but they need 4 bright wires, as I mentioned the other day, which seems very, very expensive. So yeah, I'm more keen on getting a few things from Franklin rather than getting those lights. Yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad, does it? What I might do is I might put another one here in the center, and then I might move one of our lamp posts here, like so. And if we have one more street lamp in the middle, I think that's gonna look really, really nice. And sort of the lamps are gonna be a little bit aligned. So I think that'll look really cool. Alright, but I think maybe... Oh, sorry guys. Maybe we should just do the lamp right now, and we'll call it a day from there. Bloody hell, Sally's getting in the way of us doing work. Nice, we definitely have all we need for it. I'm just going to put a few things back as well. That way we don't have to sort of dilly-dally tomorrow morning doing all of that. So... Okay. So one more lamp over here, I think. Nice. Look at how bright this place is right now. Looking much, much better than before. Alright, well, I think we're going to be calling it a day, guys. So let me just get ourselves back to the farm. But looking back at the day, it hasn't been too bad. We definitely did a lot of harvesting today, so I'm hoping that'll push up our farming level a little bit more. But aside from that, I guess the highlight was getting the new house organized. So hopefully in a couple of days we'll be able to check out what we can do with it. And yeah, just improving the way the town looks with a little bit more lighting in the town square, or town center, if you want to call it that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.